game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Halliburton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Prince. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Halliburton. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Halliburton against Lillard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First team foul.
Free throw good, Lillard. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Halliburton for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Kuzma outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Halliburton. From close range. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Prince. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And the 3-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Launches it. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Turner with it. Rejected by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Here's Siakam. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Siakam's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense.
Oh, hey! How about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Lopez for 3. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Benedict Mathurin, Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
And the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Portis with a screen on Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Outside Mathurin. Clock is at 3. From 18 feet away. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mathurin's gotten his first basket of the night. Porter with it. Antetokounmpo, right side. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Indiana making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Nesmith on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Oh, Giannis working inside.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Halliburton looking for an opening. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 13.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. And too long on the shot. Indiana leading. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kuzma for 3. Counted from distance. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
And here's Halliburton. 16 points for him. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Halliburton. Rebound, Milwaukee. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length on the backboard. And if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. The shake. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Halliburton, the pass to DeMar. And they're on the break. The 3 from Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Siakam with a screen on Lillard. 3-pointer, Halliburton. It's in for Halliburton. The response 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Lillard is tough in there. Muscling that one home.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Turner. Outside Nesmith. Lays it up and banks it in. Nesmith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Turner, a screen on Lillard. Halliburton for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Halliburton outside. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Back to Lillard. 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Back to Siakam. There's a screen. The 3-ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the baby hook. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Topping out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Outside, Green. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 5. To the paint. Pass to Mathurin. McConnell outside. Halliburton outside. Fires from 14. And it's Indiana scoring again.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Prince. Fires the 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 2-point game. The quick look, no good that time. The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Kuzma. That's good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
The 3, here's Lillard. Money from deep.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Halliburton against Lillard. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Here's Lillard. And he sinks it.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. "40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Halliburton. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Antetokounmpo Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Halliburton with some nice D.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Oh, he buried the three. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Nine seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo outside. He got it up in time. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Phenomenal finish.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Clark.
Like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward. Now, here's Wagner. Banchero outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Johnson. Banchero, that's good.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Here's Johnson. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Stan, after a few down years, the magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizachet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. D that time from Johnson.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And the Hawks making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wagner outside. .151 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. High post try. The rebound by Young.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Daniels. Johnson the screen. The 3. And that one's good. Daniels.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels. Mann subbed in for Young. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Johnson. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. LeVert from outside. The shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks on top, up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
They've got Black. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Capella after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Capella, the pass to LeVert. Capella sends a screen for LeVert. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Magic's ball. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And it's the Magic with the ball after Karis LeVert missed from long range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Ricochet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. Pass to Krejci. Nance outside. Here's LeVert. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
From the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. On the wing, Nance. Pass to Bufkin. Nance a screen on Suggs.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bufkin with the bucket. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And here's Nance after Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer. Although they were eliminated in the first round, this season was a success, Dan, for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter outside. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Misses the three. The Hawks trail by 3. To the wing on the left. Pass to Daniels. Riza in the corner. 6 to shoot. Okongwu with the screen for Riza. 2 points. That one goes. Riza has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's a great sign for Riza, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Back to Suggs. Hands it from downtown. Suggs has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Magic.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
There's the 3. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Good work there as it goes.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Riza. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game, notable performance by Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah,
and it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Well, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
To Riza. Offline with his 3. Orlando leading by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Rizichet. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu with a screen on Wagner. And that one's good. Rizichet.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizichet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Carter outside. Banchero outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Johnson with the defensive effort. Daniels with it. Young outside. Oversized. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Carter with the screen. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Young, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
How about the strength from Banchero, refusing to let the defense stop it.
Goga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizichet. Mann's checked in for Daniel. And it's LeVert in for Young. It's picked off. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here's LeVert. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Krejci's checked in. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. LeVert against Anthony. Isaac a screen on LeVert. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Wagner is out there with Isaac. Then there's Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Anthony in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Isaac's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The Hawks trail by 9. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Young against Suggs. And Young kicks to Daniels. Down low. The kick out to Young. Over Suggs. And Young with the basket on the assist by Okongwu.
You can't do anything about that. Even when Young is under pressure, he just finds a way to score.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Banchero missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there it is for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner left side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Young softly drops in the floater. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Bounce pass Suggs. Pass to Banchero. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Young against Suggs. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Caldwell Pope outside. A 3-ball. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Young with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. And that one drops. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Suggs passes to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Carter on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Hot sure the miracle Craig is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Nesmith after the basket by New York on the other end. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Nesmith. Back to Halliburton from deep three-point land. On target from range.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Let's go with a 3. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 3. Brunson passes to Towns. Now here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Bridges has got 7.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And some changes here for New York. Achua comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Hard against Mathurin. Hart goes in. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside McBride. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Yep, that one goes.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Towns against Siakam. Toppin, a screen on Towns. Siakam for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer! buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My God.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Pacers, Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. McBride passes to Payne. 4 on the clock. Achua with a screen. The shot by Payne, no good. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
New York trailing. Here's McBride. It doesn't go for him. Halliburton with some nice D. McConnell passes to Halliburton. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Outside Mathurin. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Indiana's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
Pacers lead 24-23.
And here's Turner from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Outside Anunoby. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Brunson misses. Indiana leading by 4. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Pacers lead
Pass to Turner.
26.
Back to Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. And here's Achua. Here's Brunson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. Mathurin's checked in for Indiana. Indiana leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. No good that time. Hart with the defensive effort. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Nesmith. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength. How about that? That is a high degree of difficulty on the finish from Jalen Brunson.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Drops in the 3. Siakam's got 15 points.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Outside Hart. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 5. Nembhard outside. From downtown. The Knicks with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Hart. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Back to Nesmith. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Throws it up high. Oh, stolen by Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nesmith on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Nesmith. Launches a 3. The shot no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
These are his first free throws of the game. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
New York making a switch here. Chua's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. .127 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer Mathurin. Buries it from 3. Mathurin's got 6.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability. Bridges outside.
Count that one. Bridges has gotten his third basket of the night.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Nembhard outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Outside Achua. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Towns. And some changes here for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Hart. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And so Towns nails them both.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Siakam looking it over. Toppin, a screen on Towns. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Benedict Matherin is out there with Walker. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Halliburton in a 2-guard. Towns for 3. Can't hit that one. Indiana leading by 7. Matherin passes to McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Halliburton outside. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 8. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. And here's Brunson from the arc. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Here's Halliburton. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 10.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Now here's Bridges. Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Halliburton against Brunson. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Good. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton against Brunson. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 11. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Drains the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Here's Brunson. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Halliburton, no good. And here's New York now. 11-point game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hart passes to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Swatted away. And he recovers it.
Pacers lead 56-47.
So Indiana wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
From 11 feet away, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
And here is Johnson after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. He had a nice open look right there.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And here is Okongwu after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Wide open shot is on the money. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Young passes to Daniels. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. They break it out 5 on 3. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Young looking around. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Giannis. Lillard outside. Chalk up 2 there.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. Johnson left side. Knocked away. Daniels kicks to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Lillard outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lopez. And here is Prince. Now Giannis. Covered by Johnson. And Antetokounmpo inside. And a missed layup. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Shea, and it's LeVert in at the point guard. Here's Shea. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Reza Shea's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Reza Shea. LeVert screen on Trent. Reza Shea off target from three-point range. Milwaukee leading by 4. Trent passes to Porter. Portis in the post. Capella's there. Good work defensively by Capella. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
16 feet away. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Reza Shea. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from LeVert. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The kick out to Young. Knocked loose. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Lillard. Prince outside. Now here's Giannis. Defended by Young. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got his third assist on the night. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 8 points.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Trent setting a pick for Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. Niang finds man. Lillard against Young. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Okongwu's now got his first basket. Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Lillard missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Young against Prince. 5 on the clock. Shots good from Young. 10 points for him.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Tie game in Milwaukee. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality.
There's Giannis taking flight.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Pass to Okongwu. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Here's Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Milwaukee shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Okongwu kicks to Young. Johnson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
To the left side wing. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Lillard looking around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 11.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
A nice shot by Young.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And Lillard kicks to Prince. Here's Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Prince with a screen on Young. Prince right side. And Prince with the jam.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mann's checked in for Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And here's Trent. Lillard outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 14.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Mann passes to LeVert. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Karis LeVert.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Lillard outside. Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Atlanta, Clint Capella is out there with George Niang. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Puffkin in at the point guard position. Here is Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Trent against LeVert. Screen by Niang. And it's LeVert missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Portis. It's good. This game is all even.
What a beautiful play. Giannis so mobile coming off the pick. And did I mention long?
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Riza with it. Jacks up a three.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. At the top of the key, Lopez. Giannis outside. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Shots good from Young.
Look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Kuzma outside. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got his fourth assist in this one.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Wow. Oh, wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Here's Young. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Johnson. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Young. And that one drops for him. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Giannis. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Not many better players late in games than Trae Young.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Prince, that's for two. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Kuzma passes to Prince. Cans the three.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that three.
Laces one from 3.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Here's Young. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That'll put Onyeka Okongwu on the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Giannis against Johnson. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Count that bucket. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Here's Giannis. What a jam!
Man's loving that right there.
What a jam!
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Prince, the pass to Giannis. Money!
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Giannis. It falls.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Unloads from 13. It tracks.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and
And the Magic start out with the ball. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Knocks down the triple.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
And Allie, thank you for that. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. Blocked again! And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Garland finds Mitchell. Down low. Here's Strus. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throws drop for Strus. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. From deep, Strus. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Mitchell. Up top, Allen. Beyond the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Wagner on the wing. Back to Suggs. Banchero outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. And he lobs it up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous locker.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Latase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Now here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Good. He hits the jumper.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Mitchell. .27 seconds left in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Anthony outside. For 3. Connects from downtown. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Orlando ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Isaac Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Green, then there's Mobley, and it's Jerome in at the point. The three from Banchero. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here's Okoro. Still without a bucket. Mobley, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. And Suggs is subbed in for Isaac. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Green.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
And depth at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. Banchero outside. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. There's the drive. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Banchero in the post. Hunter covering. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Strus against Wagner. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Magic lead by 1. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Mitchell. Hunter up top. Now Strus. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Strus has got his second bucket on the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Now here's Wagner. To the inside. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. There's the 3. Orlando with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, we could just get lucky.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs surveys the D. Back Back to Banchero. Outside Carter. Oh, he tries a three. He buries it from three. Now it's a three-point Magic lead.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Orlando ahead, up 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Strus the pass to Garland. Suggs against Strus. Lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes. Strus has got 9.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The three from Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Outside Mitchell. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero against Mobley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Strus. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. And Cleveland another 3.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Suggs. Outside Carter. Oh, from deep. Sinks the tray. Carter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Pass to Black. Here's the pick. From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. On the wing, Strus. Defended by Wagner. Strus the pass to Garland. Blocked! Suggs outside. And here's Banchero, guarded by Garland. Fires it from 18. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 3rd assist of the night. Allen outside. Suggs against Mitchell. Back to Allen. Out to Garland. And another basket for Cleveland.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Banchero with it. Carter, a screen on Mobley. The three from Banchero. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Strus. Gets the three to fall. And now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Banchero outside. The three from Suggs. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Make no mistake, that's a big-time three. They've narrowed this lead, and we'll see if they can keep the momentum here.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Orlando has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And Cleveland, it's Banchero just showing off now.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Here's Jerome. On the wing, Strus. Pass to Garland. Outside Hunter. 4-3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
Banchero the screen. Anthony in the post. Banked it in off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Isaac. And here's Hunter for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Get down. You left feet there.
going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Mitchell finds Strus. And here's Mobley. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Now Caldwell Pope. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Garland against Suggs. Garland, the pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Mitchell on the attack. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, wow. Welcome to dance class hosted by Donovan Mitchell.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Banchero, no good there. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Tipped, and it's Allen who slams it home. Magic trail by 4. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Outside Strus. Mobley passes to Allen. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Contavious Caldwell-Pope. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Steps back. Here's Banchero. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Orlando calls timeout. They're behind by 7.
Okay, fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Strus against Wagner. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Donovan Mitchell.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
And it's Wagner missing. Garland up top. He's covered by Suggs. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can
the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Shea in at the 3 spot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here is Daniels. And here's Young from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Now, here's Halliburton. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And here's Halliburton, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Here's Shea. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw missing. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Now, here is Halliburton. Nembhard with it. A 3 off the mark. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Here is Daniels. Nesmith covering. Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Turner.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Okongwu with it. And Johnson now top of the key. Now Okongwu. Here's Shea. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
A true highlight of Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Daniel. And it's LeVert in for Young.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Oh, LeVert in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shea with it. There's the triple. The shot, no good. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hawks on top. They lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Walker. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richache is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Now, here is Halliburton. True on the 14-footer. Halliburton's got 6.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Now, here is Halliburton. 6 points for him.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Richache. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Aston Niang. LeVert inside the line. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 3. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Here's Mann, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Now, Mann, count that one. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. 1:02 left to play here in the half. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And they pick up 2. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Siakam outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton against Young. And it's Halliburton missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Niang, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Over to the wing. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Siakam outside. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Johnson kicks to Young. He lobs it up. Intercepted. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Siakam. At the elbow, it's Turner. Here's Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Trains the three-pointer. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Siakam outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. George Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Karis LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Now here's LeVert. LeVert sets a screen for Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. Back to Turner. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Indiana needs to get a shot off from downtown. The shot by Turner, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And it's LeVert missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. As to Rizichet. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Johnson against Mathurin. Halliburton for three. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Johnson in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Hawks ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Toppin is out there with Walker. And it's TJ McConnell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Atlanta has possession after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella with a screen on McConnell. A three-pointer is right on target. Bofkin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Mathurin. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The Pacers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Turner passes to Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The first free throw is good.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Now, here is Young. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Halliburton. Buries it down low. Halliburton's got 14 points now in the second half.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And it's sent back by Turner. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Rizachet with the steal. Drives to the hoop.
Well, Rizachet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up now. A chance at the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Rebound, Atlanta. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Daniels. Lamar covering, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for 3. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 31.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
.34 seconds left in the game. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries the triple.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see.
teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at center. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lillard. Garland, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Kuzma. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 5.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Lillard outside. Fires for 3. It's Kuzma with the miss. Outside Strus. Mobley finds Strus to the paint. Here's Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Lopez. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the score by Milwaukee. And Mitchell with the slam.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. Now here's Lillard. Here's Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Smith, he's checked in for Sims. Both good from the line that time. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Portis' screen. Here's Lillard. The wide open shot is on the money. Lillard's gotten his second bucket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Damian Lillard. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Antetokounmpo against Hunter.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Cavaliers on top, they lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the score by Cleveland. Trent on the wing. Portis the screen. Trent against Green. Trent's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Hunter, and he drives in, and that comes off the assist by Green. Hunter's got 7.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Shot from 12. Antetokounmpo. Bam! All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it. What looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and Prince is subbed in for Green. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Green. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Pass to Porter. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Trent from long range. Lopez finds Trent. Puts up a deep 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
There are only a handful of players who from that range will pull the trigger. Mr. Gary Trent Jr. says, I'm one of those guys.
Now here's Mobley. Yet to see a basket. And here's Strus outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard. He said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And Cleveland has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Hunter, a screen on Porter. The 3. And Cleveland another 3.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. It's Prince on the wing. Portis finds Prince. Lillard with the ball from outside the arc. Yes, sir! You can count on Dave from deep.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Thompson. Outside Hunter. Mitchell, a screen on Kuzma. From deep, Strus. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Portis gets the bucket.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers on top, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Now here's Kuzma. 5 points in the game. Count that bucket. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Garland against Lillard. Free throw line jumper. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Garland's got 8 points.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Lillard against Garland. Now here's Lillard. He's close to...
Look out below!
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Mobley outside. Takes a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. Kuzma against Strus. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's Kuzma's willingness to mix it up and earn the N1 opportunity.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Cleveland. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Strus. The 3 is up. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. There's the triple. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Kuzma against Strus. Kuzma up top. 9 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley on a screen. The three from Mitchell. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Over Strus. No good on the buzzer beater. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. With 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Garland, and he lays it up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Porter against Garland. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And a big reason their team is down, the 3-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, how about the body control by Lillard?
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Here's the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Lillard. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter here. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And that one drops for them.
The Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Garland finds Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Allen on the wing. Garland scanning the floor. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Antetokounmpo. Here's the second effort, and it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And he commits the intentional foul. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. 30 seconds left in the game. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard up top. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air